Hi, I'm Caden Garber. I'm 20 years old. I'm the co-founder of Modern Fuel. We're about a year into building this company, and I wish a year ago someone would have just sat me down, told me the truth. Not how to grow faster, not how to make more money, but what this journey actually feels like. Because the truth is, when you're starting something new, everyone talks about the destination. Very few people talk about the journey or the person you have to become to get there. Now, let me make one thing clear. I definitely don't have everything figured out, but I've learned so much with building this company in the last year alone. Something to do with business, everything to do with life. I hope this video becomes a video I wish I had a year ago. If I could have one conversation with my younger self, these are the 3 topics I would discuss, or the 3 things I would say. I got a couple bullet points written down on my laptop so I don't forget, but I'm super excited to get into this. We're gonna crush it. Number 1, everything counts. Now, I don't like to frame this as failures are good. I'm not really a fan of that mindset. I like to think of it as nothing is wasted. There are days, 12-hour days, where I put in work, put in effort, and there's nothing for me to look at the end of the day and be like, you know what? It was all worth it because I got that result. Barely ever happens, right? It's only till months later you realize that conversation, that random project, that mistake became worth it. It's like a collecting experience points that your later self is going to cash in, and you don't realize it at the moment. And I feel like in the early days, you're trying to be an expert, you're trying to be a master, spending so many hours trying to perfect something in particular. And even if you walk out that day with nothing, it can feel like such a bummer. Like, I just wasted all my time, wasted my whole day. But you don't realize it. Months later, it's going to cash in, and you're going to be glad that you went through that because you needed it at the time and it helped you later on, but you don't realize it at the moment. And it can feel sort of defeating because there's no big win. There's no accomplishment. But I do know now that even if I have days where I get nothing done, it seems, that it was still worth it, and I can go to bed at night knowing that I gave my all, and it will come up later at a point where I do need that moment, or I do need that mistake, or I needed to learn that one thing. And I could see the value of going through that experience. The main point is, even when it feels like you're standing still, you're not. All right, number 2, condense your focus. This is something I'm still battling with every day. When you start building a business or you start something new and you're putting all your time and effort into it, ideas are endless. They're always running through your head. No matter if you're working, no matter if you're chilling, you're never gonna stop thinking of ideas. But the problem with that is you get so many ideas in your head, so many things that you wanna start, that if you pick all of them at once, you're just going to end up getting nothing done in the end result. You're not. So you have to pick a couple of those things to work on for a week, for a couple of days, maybe for a month, right? And put all your focus into those things. There's so many times in the past when I was first starting out, when we were first starting this, and I would try to do 100 things at once. You get nothing done. And you have all these ideas, and you have to just write them down as a note and be like, okay, that's for later, right? Whether it's say, I'm going to start posting content. Okay, we can start posting content, but we can't post content and also build this and work on that and do all these things. Like, it doesn't work like that. And you will just end up putting all your focus into all these different ideas and plans to realize that it would have just been better if you picked one and went super hard at it. If you want one area in your life to go, you have to stick there long enough for it to grow. You cannot have your attention scattered, and you convince yourself that you're working hard and you're getting stuff done, but in reality, your attention is scattered and you're getting nothing done. And I love this line: focus isn't saying yes to one thing, it's saying no to 100 other things. All right, number 3, you'll lose the version of yourself that everyone knew. This is really deep. I like this a lot because nobody told me that building a business would erase the old version of me. And this is not in the same sense of like your friend group will change, you'll have to leave people behind. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your interests will change. Your conversations will change. What you think about in the shower will change. What you find exciting will change. One day you'll realize you're not becoming someone else, you're leaving someone else behind. And each level of your business as it grows will demand a new version of you. And the version of me at the start sucked. Like waking up at 12, not taking anything serious, not working hard. Like, your business isn't gonna grow unless you do. And as you grow, the business will grow and you will grow and you'll become someone you're so much more proud to be. And that's what happened. That's what's happened for me, at least I can say, is like, every month I feel like I'm a whole completely different person. I feel like it's a good thing. I've enjoyed my life way more. I feel way more fulfilled day to day. And I just feel like I have this purpose, this burning fire inside me to keep going and keep progressing and keep figuring things out. And that's not who I was 12 months ago when we first started this. I'll tell you that right now. And it is kind of lonely, not because you're losing people, but because you're like, the version who I was a month ago, 2 months ago, is not who I am today. But it's all in progression to get towards the goal you want to get to. So, I mean, that's just something you have to realize, and you have to be okay with it. And I want you to understand that it's just part of it. And as you continue to grow, you'll love the person who you're becoming even more. And you just have to accept that, yeah, you're a constantly changing machine. And if you are, and you realize you are, it's a good thing. But yeah, I can't even think about the person I was a year ago. I feel like the biggest thing that changed for me was routine. Like, Now we're waking up early, we're grinding all day, we're figuring things out. Every day kind of ends with a headache because so many ideas are running through your head and you just get addicted to the grind. And that becomes your full focus every minute of the day. And I definitely would not trade that for the world. But yeah, if you're watching this, you're probably trying to build something too. Maybe it's your business, maybe it's your health, whatever it is. I hope you keep going because 1 year could change a lot more than you think. I did not think I would be sitting here, where we're at with Modern Fuel today. And yeah, a year ago, I wanted someone else to tell me what this journey felt like, and I hope today I was that someone for someone else. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.